Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of Star Wars Fallen Republic with the Chiss. So I'm working to make hostile relations with the Dorans. We've started a rivalry. I've been insulting them when possible. We're at terrible relations, hooray! So hopefully we'll, but they are a pacifist though, so. But they're only basic pacifists, they're not fanatic pacifists.
The latest in science.
So maybe we can get them to try to attempt a liberation war. And then we can go beat them up, take their stuff, that sort of thing. Good news, our food supply is back in the positive. We still have to do the consumer goods. As I said in the last episode though, that's really going to be where getting the clerks back in to their positions will only get us going again. Nihilus is still doing his stuff. Consuming worlds. Wait, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. He's near our starport, still beating that up. Meanwhile, though, we are working on our fleets, trying to get it ready to go here. From the disaster a few episodes ago against the Crystal Guardians. So if I look at the shipyard, we can do another Ascendancy, which is pretty much what I'm going to focus on for the rest of the fleet. 145 to 220. Well, 140 would make it an extra 80, so 75. So I could do like two Ascendancies.
Constructing.
That's just sort of short of 70, and then I have like 7 more that I can put into. Which would be an interdictor. I already have an interdictor in this fleet, but I suppose I could add one in this one just to balance everything out. Alright, well we almost have the fleet ready. Of course, once we go take out Nihilus, that's going to be another big... hopefully it won't wipe the fleet, but it's gonna hurt. It really is. I suppose another option would be eventually to trigger the war with the Killiks. It's just, I am very concerned about how that war would go. Unfortunately, the Killiks being a hive mind pretty much means that we're not going to be able to enslave them. They'll just be lost. Because apparently you can't set up like a temporary hive mind or anything like that. At least I don't think they've added anything like that as far as Fallen Republic goes. I know in base Stellaris you can. As far as we can tell, the Empire is still getting their butt kicked. If we look at the war, Defender, War Exhaustion is at 100%, and the Rebels are still at only 55%. So it's still going to be a good period of time before they are wiped out. Ooh, the Advanced Heavy Cruisers. Let's do it. I just hope that it's not another work-in-progress model, because that would be so disappointing. Last month it changed by 2. What? Insult them again. Can only get insults at 200, nothing more. In the last episode, well, since I record these in batches usually, I'm not going to get your answers to my previous question from the last episode about changing my war philosophy until a little bit later. But I will ask for people, like, what are your thoughts if you've played an empire that's focused solely on defensive wars, not even doing liberation wars? What are your thoughts on how that's worked out? Or how do you make that work in the grand scheme of things? Do you do like I'm trying to do and, you know, promote rivalries and other similar things, or do you go about it a different way? Well, I suppose I can try Banking Clan. Rival them. Send an insult. Oh, we're not quite there yet. Send one envoy to harm relations. Last month it changed by 102. What? Oh, because of mutual rivals now. Well, we'll see if the Intergalactic Banking Clan falls for it. Continue our upgrades here. Another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to go and change up some of these platforms. So because, let's see, we'll just call it No Shield.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance. The latest in scientific research is ready for...
So the No Shield platforms, as their name suggests, is pretty much going to be dedicated for the worlds, or for the places that don't have shields. So, let's see. That's all good, that's all good, that's all good. Which really is only one system right now, which is the Lee Ka system. Yeah, let's go for the level 6 Mega Mazers. Vidish, the housing is still going down. What is going on here? I could have sworn that I built some extra housing from where we were. I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, so I said I was going to do one last little ship, which was going to be an interdictor, so let's do that interdictor. Probably should have started it a while ago, but I was kind of distracted.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327.
You know what? Since I have the starbase capacity, I'm going to build one up here at CZ-198 as well. Might as well have a double buffer.
Course approved.
Also going to send, well, let's see, should I do it at Lee Ka or should I do it at
Our survey is finished.
Pesfafri? Honestly, I should do it at Lee Ka. So I'm gonna send my construction ship over here. And then the Infinity Gate building site will set up here. Yes, it's not very good having that shield nullification, so like when our fleet comes in, they could be in trouble. But it does give that little extra, you know, measure of closeness. Alright, if we have everything ready to go, I think once that last Ascendancy is done, which it is now, we're gonna go see what we can do about Nihilus.
Ascendancy technology.
At the very least, taking him out will give us his mask. I was taking a quick moment to look at the Deep Space Station to see if I could designate that as the penal colony, but no. It has to be a world. Let's see, if I wanted to go, because we're getting close with Ull here, if I wanted to go for the Ecumenopolis. 5,000 alloys, 20,000 minerals, and 200
is ready for field testing.
influence, of which I have everything there.
We have uncovered a strategic resource.
There's the spaceport that I've been kind of looking for. Alright, let's go say hello to Nihilus. Now, is he going to come out and attack us right away? Well, apparently we are coming out to attack him right away. So the phalanxes, as I've gone over before, but I'll go over again in this battle. Phalanxes are set to charge in, which gives them a little bit more evasion, but particularly it's because they're such a tanky ship. Look at that, 80,000 shields there. Starting to do a little bit of damage, but oh, it's still gonna be a little rough. Well, actually, we're gonna see. We're losing some of our smaller ships. But we are doing damage. The hull is almost down. Now it's just a matter of taking out... Or did I say the hull is almost down? The armor is almost down. Actually, you know what? We are going to succeed here. Nice. That went a lot easier than I thought it was going to. Alright, what else do we want here? Unlocks building starport. Sure.
Construction is complete.
And it looks like for the most part we only lost a few select small ships. So nothing too concerning. Corellian security once again has ended up on top. And citadels, yes please. Do we have... There's the fuel production base. So this is going to take 6 hypermatter, so I will want to take that from this. So bring this up to 12. And then once Sposia is done with that, the extra boost from the fuel production base, we should be pretty good on hyper fuel for a little while.
Course approved.
Once I queue up, and then I'm going to attempt to use the fleet manager for this. Once I queue up all of the additional forces to fill in our ships, I'm going to attempt to continue work on the Starforge.
I await your instructions.
Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, don't tell me that this guy is immune to the crystals. Nope, he is not. Haha, bastard. Get wrecked. We will continue our war economy. Alright, queue up reinforcements there. You queue up your reinforcements. And we'll have to build up a little bit more alloy before we can get to the next level of the Starforge.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Ah, come on. You're supposed to be more hostile. Damn it. Our harm relations is still going very, very slowly. What are they, anyways? Xenophile, spiritualist, authoritarian. So theoretically, the intergalactic banking clan should try to do something against us. Did I do... let's see. Oh, I did not do the mineral processing here yet. Or is that one of the things that I haven't... oh, I haven't actually unlocked mineral processing. That was one of the things I was looking at, and then I just kind of passed up. Oh well. Let's go for the Hypermatter Annihilator. Especially when I get to the end game level of
Ascendancy
weapons and all that.
technology continues to
That'll be
advance.
useful for my citadels. Alright, let's go to the Starforge. Click it till it gets to the right point, and then we'll start work on the incomplete Starforge. Excuse me there, I had a little bit of a cough. Uh-oh, COVID. It's coming to get me. Also, I just realized I have an archaeological site here that I have just been leaving for like who knows how long.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327.
That little dust cloud that's in the background of this pulsar or magnetar or whatever, it is really neat looking. Also, I just realized I'd been playing this on slow for a few minutes now.
Technology continues to advance.
Because I slowed it down for the Nihilist battle, but then I forgot to speed it back up. Whoops. That would explain why things have been going a little slow. Wasn't there a building that I was kind of focusing on it here? Now the deep space station. Let's see. Spaceport. I can do it, so let's do it.
Our survey is finished.
Currently at 18, if we compare it to Ciorl, 39, so for what is maybe like almost a tenth of the population, we have almost half of the trade value, so this Ciorl 5 habitat will be very valuable once we get everything going with it.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Again, the big issue when it comes to the Killix is just that they have everything leveled up. Reinforced shields is what they have. Armor is the regular armor, not the super reinforced one. Oh dear. The slowdown. The dreaded slowdown. There it goes. Exceptional shield generators, which gives shield points and ship fire rate. And then they have a boost to evasion. It's going to be a pain in the butt taking on the Killix. That's pretty much assured. I mean, the good thing is if they come to the Magnetar, they're not going to have the benefits of their shields. More outposts from the corporate sector authority, the rebels. I'm a little concerned about the rebels because I don't know if if the AI rebels get the full assortment of abilities that player rebels do. So I don't know if they can cause me to have rebellions on my worlds. If they can, oh, that would be bad. I want to lean towards saying no, that they do not have that ability. But don't hold me to it.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
We almost have... Well, not really. We still have a lot more jobs to do. To kind of fill up what we have here at Sila. I mean, I suppose I could get it all ready to fill the full... You know, to have our available jobs equal our available housing. Yeah, let's do it. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 more. $216, $220, so everyone is all filled up here. We'll do some upgrades, and then we'll go for Exegol.
New ship systems have been installed. New ship systems have been installed. The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
I think of the available options here, we'll go for the ship fire rates. That's decent, but also the next level with the star-based damage is going to be very nice. And citadels we can finally do. I think I'll go for the repulsor engineering for the district housing, because that will help places like Sila. So we'll get like, we have 8 housing districts, so we'll get like 8 extra positions, so we can further fill things out here.
These upgrades will make the defense fleet all the more formidable at our stock.
All right, fleet is ready.
These upgrades
Let's send them
will
up
make
to
the defense fleet
Exegol.
all the more formidable at our stock.
I await your instructions.
Little construction ship, we'll bring you up.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Course approved.
Scouts have reconnoitered a system.
This is Haven territory over here. Well, we're starting to get some sense of what they have. A lot. I mean, not that I'm expecting to go to war with the Havens anytime soon.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Alright. Lee Kai, you're building all of those platforms, so we'll do the Tanupe one
Permission granted
next.
to land on platform 327.
Meanwhile, for the Infinity Gate, we have the 10,000 energy, 2,500 minerals, and the influence.
I await your instructions.
Our survey is finished.
So it's only a 54k fleets. We have more than double that. We have like almost 3 times that. So theoretically we should be good. And hopefully we won't lose too much. I want to say probably by the time that we engage the Killiks, we want to have all of our base stuff maxed out. So we want to be at like the level 6 shield generators, 5 or 6 or whatever. Level 6 armor, level 6 weapons and all that. The smaller components we don't necessarily need to have at that level. Of course, having the advanced shield generators will help, especially for the larger ships that benefit more from it.
Construction is complete.
And obviously, if our fleet performs well against this exiled Chiss fleet, I think we'll be able to move against the scavenger bot. Alright, we're gonna see how this goes. Forces are here. They haven't moved to engage us just yet.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Everyone is in. Let's go and engage. On a basic level, it doesn't look very good. They have a lot of early Syndic destroyers. What's their weapon level on, say, the Syndics. Level 3 Mega Mazers, level 4 ion cannons. Probably should speed it up a little bit. Probably I should have it on like fast for most of the Outer Rim battles, since the ship speed reduction kind of like really hurts. Oh, the lag. Okay, it improved kind of a little bit anyways. I do love the proton torpedo barrage that comes from the missile cruisers. I'm following the fleet tender because that's, in some ways, one of the more important ships in the fleet. Because it does provide that hull and armor repair. If we lose those, we know we could potentially lose some of the bigger ships.
Our survey is finished.
I think we're performing relatively well, from what I can see.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Fleet tenders are holding up well, the Ascendancy is holding up well. I mean, a lot of their ships are holding up too. We haven't made as much progress against, say, their corvettes as I would necessarily like. Although we're getting there. It seems like we're focusing more on the larger ships in their fleet. Our phalanxes definitely hold their own, though, with the improved shield strength. You know, that 80k, that's nothing to scoff at. Alright, victory. Let's take a look at the stats. Oh wait, no, that's war declaration. That's the victory. We lost 2 heavy frigates, and that was it. So that was pretty good. Alright folks, that is going to be it here for today. We'll explore Exegol and then maybe even colonize it in the next episode. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all later.